Hello, welcome to another video in the Coaching Mastery series. In this video, we are going to talk about finding good coaching ideas. How can I find coaching ideas? What should I base my coaching business on? What should I work on to deliver a coaching program around? What can I teach people? What problem can I solve for people profitably? Now, when it comes to finding coaching ideas, this is where a lot of people pretty much get stuck and where everything just stalls and stops for them. So in this video, I'm going to be covering a few ideas about finding good ideas on which to base your coaching programs, which you can work on and which you can work on profitably. Now, before I go further, you need to understand that when it comes to finding coaching ideas and things you can work on, things you can help the world with, and which you can in return be paid for, you need to understand that there is really no hard and fast rule. What I'm going to be giving you here is just a bit of general ideas to get you thinking, to get your creative juices flowing, to make you see that it can be done and it's not difficult, to make you have an idea of how to do your market research, how to validate your ideas and things like that. So at the end of this section of the course, at the end of this video, you should have a basic idea about how to quickly research into markets, niches, problems, and how to decide which ones will be profitable for you, which ones you can quickly work on, which ones you should not dabble into, and things like that. And the first thing I want you to know when it comes to finding coaching ideas is a quote that was written by Pablo Picasso. And Pablo Picasso said, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." Good artists copy, great artists steal. Now, Steve Jobs took it a little further and said, "Good artists copy, great artists steal. We have always been shameless about stealing great ideas." Now, when it comes to your coaching business, a lot of people think that in order for them to start a coaching business and in order for them to make money from coaching, that they have to break new grounds. They have to come out with ideas that the world has never seen before. They have to do something new that nobody has ever done before. Now, that's the general idea people, have when it comes to coaching business, and it keeps them bottled. It keeps them from getting started. Well, really, when it comes to starting a coaching business, you really, especially when we are talking about you starting a coaching business that is profitable, most of the time you don't have to come up with a new idea. That's the funny thing. You don't have to come up with a new idea. Most of the great ideas that will make you money and help you become, most of the problems you are going to solve for people and it will make you money, they'll be willing to pay for, they'll be happy that you helped them, they'll be happy to take your coaching courses. Most of those problems are already out there. The solutions to those problems are already out there. So most of the time you are not really starting anything new or doing anything new or doing anything so unique and so super and so out of the world. Most of the time all you are just doing is that you are just copying. You're just taking an idea that has been done before and then you're not doing it in a better way. You're adding to it, you're making it better. So you're taking something that is already selling and then you're asking yourself, what is it about this thing that is already selling and how can I do it better that it will solve people's problems better? That's all you're doing. So when it comes to starting a coaching business, I want you to forget about charting a new territory. Forget about breaking new grounds. Listen to me. When it comes to breaking new grounds is difficult. That is just the truth. Breaking new grounds is difficult. Breaking new grounds can make you lose money. You don't know if you succeed. You don't know if you will not succeed. But really, when it comes to becoming a profitable coach, one of the easiest ways to get it done is to do what is already selling. So you find something that is already selling, you find a solution to a problem that people are already willing to pay for, you solve those problems, and then you move on. And because of the way technology is these days, you can easily find such problems all over the place, solve those problems quickly, and solve those problems in multiple areas, multiple markets, multiple niches. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Now, just to help you understand this well, because a lot of people cannot comprehend why they don't have to break new grounds. You see, when you want to break new grounds, you are really just... The truth just is, most of the time, you are just copying something that someone has done some time ago. So people built the plane, but they copied birds. We have submarines, we copy fishes. So you're not doing anything new. You are just taking what exists and you are making it better. You are taking what exists and you are creating or carving something new out of what already exists. And just to help you understand further, how do you get a PhD? Now, the PhD is like the height of academic achievements, but how do you get a PhD? Now, to get a PhD, all you need to do is to read the works and, review and research the works of so many other people, bring it all together, and then form your own, and then you have a PhD. So really, when it comes to your coaching business, if you really want to get ahead fast, you want to start a coaching business that is really profitable, you have to understand that one of the easiest and quickest ways to get it done is to solve a problem that is already available, is to solve a problem for a market that is already willing to pay you, is to take what is already selling and do or create a better or unique version of it. So in this video, we're going to do all of that, and then you're asking yourself, okay, how do I really go with what you are saying now and I find highly profitable markets or profitable coaching ideas that I can base my coaching business on? How do I quickly enter these niches and carve out a space and possibly dominate these niches? I want to enter a market that I'm not known in. I want to enter a market that nobody has heard my name. How do I get in? How do I quickly find a place, find a footing, and possibly just become dominant in those areas? Now, that's what we are going to, cover in this video, and then I'm going to take you through a little bit of practical so that you can just see how these things can actually be done. So we're going to look at quick niche discovery techniques and domination techniques in this video, and then we can just move on to other videos where we begin to put things together and make things work for ourselves. Number one, find what is selling and create a unique or better version of it. Now, this is one of the easiest ways to get things done. So you find what is already selling. What is it that is already selling in the marketplace? What coaching programs do you see people going to in floods and droves? What are those things that is already selling? If you can find what is already selling, if you can find what is already in demand, and you can just create a better version. So you are adding something of value to it. You are making it a little bit better than it used to be. You are making your version, give something that the others are not doing. Then you have a coaching business that people will be willing and happy to pay for. And not just willing and happy to pay for, they will get value, derive value and satisfaction by taking your coaching programs. Number two, turn what you already know and do into a powerful coaching program. For instance, when you look at the website backgroundchickens.com, they talk about chickens in your backyard, and it's all about what you already know, what you do. So what are the things you know? What are the things you do? For instance, you are taking this course now and you are building up knowledge. Now you can adapt some of the knowledge that you are learning and some of the things you are discovering, because once you have done it 1, 2, 3 times, you become a master of it, and then you can also show other people how to do what you already know. So there are a lot of things you already know right now, which you just do for people free. You just teach people free. You just give out to people for free. You can package this thing into an organized body of knowledge which you can give to others. Number 3, find a problem, find a solution, then turn that solution into a powerful or profitable coaching program. So what problem can you solve? There are problems everywhere, problems of power, there's problems of relationships, there are problems of, there are mechanical problems, there are problems of building, there are problems in real estate industry. We have problems everywhere. So what problem can you find a solution to, and then you package that solution into a very powerful coaching program? Number 4, what have you failed at? Now, if you failed at something, you can become a coach telling people how you failed. So you can teach people your failure, and because you are teaching them your failure, they know what not to do to get your results. So if you can tell me how you failed at something, then I know what not to do. So your failure can become a powerful coaching program. Turn what you don't know but want to know into a powerful, highly profitable coaching program. So what are the things you don't know currently that you want to know? Now, if you can find out those things that you want to know that you don't know, and you can certify, or you can assure, or you can research the market and discover that there are so many other people who are in your shoes, who want to know that same thing you don't know. They want to learn it, they want to discover it, they want to experience it. Now, your learning experience can also become a learning experience for them. So you are in front of them, you are learning, and then they are learning behind you. An example of this is what we call a 30-day challenge. So you can do a 30-day challenge, a 90-day challenge, a 365-day challenge, where you are telling people what you are doing on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. You are telling them your failures, you are telling them your successes, you are telling them what you've done right, you are telling them what you've not done right, you are telling them what not to do and what to do, and then they are following you. You are turning what you don't know into a powerful coaching program, and then you are building a tribe. People are following you, people are learning from you. Number 6, turn your passion into a powerful, highly profitable coaching program. What are you passionate about? If you're passionate about music, you can turn your music into a powerful coaching program. If you're passionate about photography, you can turn photographs into a powerful coaching program. If you're passionate about medicine, you can turn medicine into a powerful coaching program. If you're passionate about entertainment, you can turn entertainment into a powerful coaching program. If you're passionate about programming computers, you can turn your programming, you can turn your knowledge of programming and your passion for programming into a powerful coaching program. If you're passionate about books, you can turn it into a coaching program. So what is your passion? If you are passionate about rearing goats, you can turn it into a powerful coaching program. I just showed you backyardchickens.com. So these are things that you can, turn into powerful coaching programs. Things that normally you just do. You do it effortlessly. You just do. And then there are people all around who want to learn how you do it. So if you're passionate about something, you can turn what you are passionate about into a powerful coaching program. Number 7, look around you. What do people want direction about? What do people want direction about? If you look all around, what are those things that people just want clarity about? They want someone to explain it to them. They want someone to tell them why it is done the way it is done. They want someone to tell them the mechanics behind it. They want someone to lead them in those things. Now, these are things that you can easily develop a coaching program around. Number 8, you can leverage trends. What are the trends around you? What is going on in the media? What is going on in the marketplace? How can you package that trend into a powerful coaching program that becomes a coaching business for you? Now, when it comes to coaching programs and coaching business, a lot of people go, oh, how can I quickly become an expert even if I don't know something well, or I want to go into something but I'm not too good about it. How can I become an expert? Well, now, since I've told you how to look for ideas, which I am still going to go into some practicals to show you how to search for those ideas and be sure about an idea you are picking, and then you can just do a quick sum or summary of how much you are likely to be able to raise or make in those coaching areas. Now, How do you become an expert? How do you go from someone who is not known in a field to someone who becomes an expert in that field in a very pretty short period of time? Well, the first thing you can do is to learn it. Now, if you don't know something and you want to become a coach at it, you can learn it. Now, we have an unlimited capacity to learn as humans. Unfortunately, most of us stop learning very early in life. So as long as you are passionate about something, as long as you want to launch yourself out in something, you can decide to learn. So all you need to do is find out exactly what you need to learn to acquire a particular skill. So what are the things you need to learn? Break it down. Okay, if I'm going to, I have this skill, I want to learn this skill, I want to become a coach in this skill. What are the things I need to learn to lead other people? Now, you now work out a schedule to learn it. Okay, I'm going to break my time down. I'm going to spend 1 hour every day to learning this thing until I become, until I become proficient at it. So you remove distractions. Your cell phone is a distraction. TV is a distraction. Electronic devices generally are distractions. So when you are working on learning, you turn off your internet connection. You turn off your cell phones. You dedicate 1 hour. You practice. You work hard. And then in a very short time, you will discover that something which you knew nothing about, you're already becoming an expert at. Usually, depending on the kind of area you get into and depending on the kind of skill you are trying to learn, usually in a space of about 60, 90 days, you start seeing proficiency at some of those things that you want to get into. Now, when you're going into coaching programs, like I tell people, you don't pick things that are so very difficult. You don't pick skills that are so very difficult that will take you so many years to become an expert at. For instance, I won't ask you to go and become a surgeon, for instance. I won't ask you to go and become a brain surgeon just because you want to start a coaching business in the area of medicine. That will take you so many years to become an expert at. I think that should take you about 10 or 15 years to become an expert at. So I won't ask you to do all of that, but there are skills that you can quickly learn and you can get proficient at and you can lead other people in. Number 2, admit you don't know. Now, one good shortcut to expert status is an admittance that you don't know, but you are willing to learn. So, for instance, someone came up with a first-time daddy website. He said, oh, I'm a daddy. I'm a dad for the first time. I have a first baby, and I don't know how to be a dad. But I'm going to show you what I don't know, and I'm going to become a dad. And now he has a website, and he's showing people how to become a dad. So he doesn't know, but he's willing to learn. He wants to be a good dad, and then he's teaching other people what he's learning. So you can just do a honest disclosure. I don't know this thing, but I want to know it, and I'm going to go all out to learn about it, and I'm going to lead you from my experience. So my errors are things you would avoid. My successes are things you would copy and duplicate and replicate. So you can do that. Number 3 is leverage. One way to quickly become an expert status as a coach and do coaching business is leverage. What is leverage? You find people who know and you leverage on their expertise. For a lot of us, we've seen this done over and over again, but we don't pay attention to it. For instance, when you attend seminars, you see the person who brought the seminar together, who brought people together. He doesn't really do much of the talking, but there's a guest speaker who knows, and he's leveraging that person. So you can actually get into the coaching business and then you leverage others. So you leverage the knowledge of others and then they do the work for you. Now, how much can you potentially make as a coach? Now, in order to answer this question, I'll need to take you online and show you some things. I've just done a summary of all these things, so I'm going to do a quick summary again by taking you online, showing you how to find coaching ideas, showing you how to use all these things I just ran through quickly, and then give you a kind of rough potential of how much you can potentially make as a coach. Now, please understand this. Whatever I show you does not mean that is the result you will get. The results you will get will be dependent on how effective you are at running a business. So no matter how much of packaging you can do, no matter how much of research you can do, no matter how much of products release you can do, no matter how much of videos you can create, no matter how well you can write, your knowledge of doing business, especially as regards how hard are you going to work at your business, will eventually determine how far you would go and how much you can make. So if you can get very good at marketing your business, you can get very good at closing your sales, if you can get very good at relating with your customers, getting your customers to buy your coaching programs, delivering, then you make a lot more money than someone who has created a coaching program and is not marketing. Or you make much more money than someone who has created a product stack for his coaching program and is really delivering results than someone who has created a coaching program that is not really delivering much of results. So whatever I show you is just a potential of how much you will make based on what is currently happening out there. Your results will be dependent on how much work you are willing to put into your business. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so let's just start with YouTube. Everybody knows YouTube. YouTube is like popular these days. There are billions of hours of videos being watched on YouTube every year. I'll just do my search from YouTube just to begin to make you see how so easy it is to get into the coaching business. Now let's just start with YouTube, and I'll just do a simple search, how to. That's all. How to. That's all I'm searching for. Now when I do a simple search, how to, I get 521 million results. So when it comes to how to, which should be the basis of your coaching program, you want to teach people or you want to help people solve their problems, or how to solve a problem, you want to show people how to make their lives better, how to make your life better, you want to show people, so it's generally how to. Now when you get into how to, it kind of pretty much defines what you want to do, makes it specific, and then you can target it to a specific audience, which is very, very important in your coaching programs. You are targeting things to a specific audience. You are picking a niche, you are narrowing down your niche so that you don't have to cover a too broad an area, and then you can really hit that niche, solve that problem, move on to other problems and solve that problem as well. Now a search on YouTube gives 521 million results for how to, and then you can see this has 294 million views, but this is an ad and I don't really want to go with an ad. Look at this, how to kiss has 15 million views. Can you just imagine that? How to kiss has 15 million views, and this is a video that was released just 9 months ago. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just apply a filter here, and then I would begin to say, okay, fine, I want to see videos that people really want to watch. I don't want to see video clips. I want to see videos that are longer than 20 minutes, because if you're going to go for a coaching program, you want to be sure that people are actually spending time watching those videos. Now, if people are not spending time watching those videos, or if those videos are not full-length videos that people are actually spending time watching, I don't think I want to personally commit time to building a full course on it and then trying to offer that course to people for a fee. So let's look at videos that are longer than 20 minutes, and then the search comes down to 230 million. Now that's better, but it's still too big for me. I don't want to work with that large a data set, so I'm going to filter a little bit more. I want to filter by view count. I want to see the higher the view count, give me videos that are higher with view count. So now I still have 230 million, but now you can see how to mold a cast, how to solve a 3x3x3 Rubik cube. But let me still see if I can narrow down. I don't want movies, I want just videos. Okay, let me still filter down a little bit. Okay, let me say I want things that are done in high definition. Okay, and then let's now drill down. So 5 school hacks that you can do when you are hungry, how to sneak food into class. This has 15 million views. Let me still filter down a little bit more. Let's see. I want only videos that were done this year. If it was not done this year, I don't want to see it. And then my result comes down to 114 million videos. So just how to, just a broad search, how to. I have 114 million videos. How do I, oh, sorry. So I have 114 million videos. Okay, science has found proof of the existence of God, 10 million views released 10 months ago. How to make an amazing hook lift, 10 million views 7 months ago. How I made my own iPhone in China, 10 million views 7 months ago. How to super clean your engine bay, 9.3 million views 4 months ago. 30-day gift wrapping hacks and ideas, 6.4 million views 10 months ago. Wow. How to be a daddy, 4.2 million views 3 months ago. And this is a 31-minute video. So 4.2 million people want to learn how to be a daddy. Now that's awesome. That's a coaching. That's a coaching idea. That's a lovely one. Must try 8 ways. Okay, let's look for other ideas. How to build working Lego, game theory. How to cut and stitch. I think this has to do with sewing. 2.3 million views last 5 months, which means people out there want to learn how to sew. Let me see. How to make colors pop with Photoshop. 1.9 million views 11 months ago. Now that has to do with Photoshop. How to do almost anything. Blah 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 blah. How to burn fat. You can see how to burn fat. 1.5 million views for a 23 minutes video that was released 10 months ago. So when you start searching like this, you start getting niche ideas, things that you can do start coming to you. How to never get sick again. Wow, 1.2 million views 9 months ago. How to not play video games, how to become a billionaire. Okay, that's Jack Ma, how to become a billionaire, 1.1 million views 11 months ago. The ultimate guide on how to replace drum brakes, 1.1 million views 10 months ago. So this has to do with cars. So if you know about cars, you have a passion for cars, I mean, that's something you can get into. How to start up a business, 903,000 views just 8 months ago. So this is showing you that there's so many things out there that you can get into. Let me just try and scroll down a little bit more to see, just some additional ideas. How to stop feeling hurt. How to make a WordPress website. 589,000 views. The video was released just 10 months ago. And this is the same WordPress website that you just learned in the Coaching Mastery course. So what are we talking? How to teach yourself code. How to teach yourself code. You see, so these things are just there. They are out there. All these areas of coaching that you can get into are just out there. And this is a broad search. Don't forget, I have not even narrowed it down yet. How to find products to sell on Amazon that earn you 10K per month. 418,000 views. A video that was released just 9 months ago. So many coaching ideas out there. What's this about? How to full sew and weave. I think this has to do with hair making and something like that. So this has 375,000 views. The video was released like 8 months ago. So there's so much you can go into. So find what is already selling. Now organize your knowledge. Make it better. Let people see value in it. And then you have a powerful coaching program. So I can really go down and narrow the search, but I won't want to take too much of time in a single video. So let me just go to another website. Now this is Udemy.com. Udemy is a coaching site. You get a lot of people who are coaching others in a lot of different areas. And let's just look at some things that you can just quickly see, quickly pick up, quickly learn, and then you can lead other people in. So you learn it, you do it, you get the result, you get an understanding of it, you teach others, and you become a coach to them. For instance, you have this course here, Ultimate Google AdWords course. You can just go to udemy.com and get an account so that you can see how much coaching is really shaping the world. In coaching, what you are doing is you are solving problems. You are helping people get better. You are giving people value. And in return, they are making you rich. Take this course, for instance. This course has 48,000 students enrolled. 48,000 students enrolled. Right now, the course is going at $10. Okay, now 48,000 students enrolled. If you multiply 48,000 by 10, you are looking at $480,000. Excuse me, $480,000 for someone teaching Google AdWords. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Let's look deeper. You know, when you get to Udemy and you get to these sites, your eyes just pops. Simple solution for common dog behavior. Simple solution for common dog behavior. How many sales? 8,160 students enrolled. At $10, that's about 8,000. That's about $80,000. And there are so many. You can just move around and look around and you see so many things and your eye just pops open. Investing in stocks. Let's see. How many students enrolled? 12,000 students enrolled. That's about $120,000 at $10. Now, there are so many areas. Business development, IT and software, office productivity, design. You know, there are so many categories. Music. Let's look at music, for instance. When you get into the music category, it's the same thing. You see a lot of people coming for coaching programs all over the place. Okay, piano for all. This is a coaching on piano. And you can see 86,000 students enrolled. If you do the math, 86,000 students times $10, you are looking at $865,000 in revenue. So it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do with coaching program. And these are not just the only websites where you can go. If you go to Amazon.com, it's the same thing. If you do your search on Google, it's the same thing. It's all over the place. It's everywhere. There are so many things. Amazon.com. If you go to Amazon.com, just go to the section for books and just search around for books. Let's go for books. I like to do my searches from books. Books. Okay, that's books. And then let me just go for how-to books. And then you can see it's all over there also. You can see how to day trade, how to teach a slug to read, how to stop worrying, how to cook everything, how to talk to little kids, how to, you know, so many things, how to be an adult, how not to die, how to cook everything vegetarian, you know, so how to become a wealth magnet, how to improve the quality of your life, how to win like Trump. So many. So there are so many things out there that you can be a coach on. That's not all. There's also a website called clickbank.com. You know, when you go to clickbank.com, just look at the categories of products that are on offer. And then you begin to see so many things, so many areas that you can just get into. How to build an e-commerce site. These are things that an not difficult to learn. These are things that people want to learn, people want to know, and you can learn easily, become a coach and teach them. If you come to clickbank.com, it's the same thing. There are so many categories: health and fitness, green products, and things like that. However, I should quickly just add a note that you should be careful about getting into the health niche, because the health niche, when you deal with the health niche, you are dealing with people's lives generally. So you have to be careful. Unless you have a credential in that area, you need to be a little bit careful about what you put out in the health niche. So if you don't have a credential and you don't have someone you are going to work with and leverage, you should be careful about putting things out in the health niche. I will see you in the next video, and we'll continue with the coaching mastery course so that we can start putting things together. You put up your course together, you put up your website together, you learn marketing, and then you can push things out to the world so that you can start as a coach.